Are you a content creator aiming at becoming an ambassador, a brand ambassador, or you are not yet a content creator, but you are dreaming becoming a brand ambassador in order to make huge money? Yes, as a content creator, do you know you could become a brand ambassador and earn much more money? Now, here are the first 5 steps to take to make your dream a reality. Number 1, build personal brand. When we talk about building personal brand, SEO, building an active social media presence, creating high quality content, and engaging your audience in your content. This is because brands are looking for individuals having a strong personal brand. So you need to build your own personal brand. When we talk about building your own personal brand, SEO, telling the world, telling the people what you are good at, what you have interest in, your passion. So you keep talking about what you have passion for. Now, step 2, gain followers and engagement. Having large number of followers is very good, but engagement is very, very crucial. Because a lot of people could have large number of followers, but how much are your audience engaging in your content? That is the most important thing. So brands are much interested in how engaged your audience are in your content. So you need to engage your audience in your content by creating high quality content. Because having just large number is not going to help, but how much they engage in your content is what is going to stand you out. Now step 3, research companies and brand. Look for brands that aligned with your interests, passions, and lifestyles. If you have interest in a specific product, go ahead, get that product, start using that product. And not only using the product, start sharing the testimonial, start sharing the benefit of that product. Something about that product that you're using. Say for instance, this my hair, I'm just keeping it like this, it is just for this purpose. So for instance, you have a long hair. Now, what are the products are you applying on your hair? If you have interest in that product, you advertise the product. Now you keep applying that product, as in you have your results on that hair. Like that's my own. You can go ahead, talk about that product that you are applying that gives you that long hair, or that gives you that, as in that strong texture of your hair, or that prevents your hair from falling. Talk about that product. Showcase it like this. Keep talking about that product. You talking about a product as you marketing that product. That is one. And I'm going to tell you the benefit of you doing this. You want to talk about an edge control, and you need to share the benefit of this particular or that specific edge control. You don't need to talk about all the edge control because they have of different branding, of different brands. So you need to talk about a particular brand. Which of the brands are you using, and what is the result that you are getting from that product? You talk about a product that someone can apply on a natural hair in order to unlock the, as in the twisting, or as in to unlock that tangle, to unlock tangles. Then you go ahead to advertise the product. I am not trying to advertise any products here, but I'm talking about in this regard. So you go ahead, if you have applied that product and you have seen the result, you go ahead to start talking about that product. But before you start talking about the product, you need to determine your audience. Who are your audience? So for instance, you want to talk about maybe a particular continent. You research on things that really affect that continent, or things that is highly in, or things that are highly in demand in that continent. Or you want to talk about a particular country, you need to research things that are really in use or that are really in demand in that country. Or you want to talk about something that has a global benefit, you go ahead and research much. You want to talk about maybe a country, maybe a particular area or region that is affected by mosquito, or that is affected by insect, you go ahead and make findings. You want to talk about mosquito spray, and this concerns countries that are really affected by mosquito, isn't it? You pick a particular brand or a specific brand and start showcasing, start talking about that specific brand. Or you want to talk about oil refund, a product that you can apply on your wig in order to save the lifespan of your wig, or in order to, what are you talking about? Just whatever you are talking or you are focusing on, you need to start using that product and start talking about the product. Or for instance, you want to talk about things like maybe shoe polish, you go for a particular product and start talking about that product. Remember, at this point, you are trying to build your presence, your online presence. You are trying to market the product for them. Then the step 4 of what you need to take is for you to reach out to brands and companies. You need to reach out to those brands, especially brands that you have been marketing their products without their knowledge or without reaching out to them all this while. You keep posting their product on your social media platforms. Now you can reach out to those brands. You have a better chance of consideration than every other person. Some brands has official ambassador platforms or websites or ambassador programs, while others do not have, and they expect you reach out to them. You need to draft a professional page that highlights your social media presence, your audience engagement, and why you are a good fit for the brand. So at this point, you tell your interest or your focus on how you will add values on their marketing efforts. Because you have been marketing their products all this while, you need to send sample of this product that you have been using and you have been marketing. Go to your different social media platforms, get a screenshot of the project, a screenshot of the advert or the content you have been creating on this particular product and include it there. Now, the 5th step is to apply for brand ambassador. You can apply online or via influencers platforms. It is not a big deal. And before you know, you become a brand ambassador. It's not a big deal. The only thing is that a lot of people, a lot of content creators do not know what they are aiming at. They are just like trying to create content because others are creating content. They don't have a specific direction. They don't have what they are aiming at. So many creators do not have what they are aiming at. Are you aiming at becoming an influencer, or are you aiming at becoming a brand ambassador? You need to have focus. You need to have your aims. You need to have why you are doing that, why you are coming up on social media to start talking, or you are just talking for talking's sake. I guess that's help. Go ahead, give this video a thumbs up, comment, and share. Lastly, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe to the channel. Turning on your notification bell is of more benefit because you're going to be the first or will receive any updates that will come up on this channel. See you in my next video, and bye.